Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. In today's tutorial guys, I'll be looking at the review of the M1 MacBook Air. Alright, this will also by extension still apply to the M1 MacBook Pro in some regards. Alright, so as you can see guys, I've had this device roughly for a month and I think I'm now ready to give my views as a person who is coming from a Windows based laptop. All right, so basically it's been a transition moving from Windows over to the MacBook. All right, so let's check out the device here. We already did a full-on unboxing of this. You can also check that out. I'll link it below in the description. All right, so here we have the latest MacBook Air. One of the things I like about the Air guys is that it's a fanless design. So as you can see here guys, it's super thin. So check this out guys, this thing is so thin compared to a traditional laptop. It's almost as if you have a chiseled piece of aluminum in your hands, and the design is just beautiful. Check out the back of the device guys. There's absolutely no fans, everything is fanless, and of course inside it's powered by the new M1 chip. Let's compare this to a regular laptop of a similar size. Check this out guys, this is a Acer based laptop, and as you can see guys, this thing is just a smaller footprint. If you check out the sides, notice the cumbersome size of the other unit, while this is just so small. And this is one of the things that makes it very attractive, is that it's super lightweight in comparison as well. It's very energy efficient with the M1 chip. All right, so as you can see again, it's so easy to carry around. And one of the things again that you like right off the bat guys is the instant on. So as soon as the device opens up, it's ready to go. And let me just show you again. So let me just close this down completely. All right, so the lid is closed. When you're finished using, you can simply carry this around. And of course, once you're ready, go ahead and open up. All right, so it's super responsive and always ready to go. And another thing that I like, the fact that it has the touch bar right here. So if the device is locked, let me demonstrate. So if the device is locked, check out how fast this is guys. So if I wake up the device and I simply press, there you go, the device is now ready to use. So that's one of the things I love guys. The SSD in these things are super fast. All right, the display is also very brilliant. The touchpad with the backlit keys is just perfect, and the touch gestures on the keypad are just marvelous. Let me just show you some of these features in action after giving you a tour of the outer perimeter of this device. Now one of the first things you'll notice about this guys, and of course these device has been reviewed to death, so what I'll try to do is to keep to the unique things that I've noticed. All right, so one of the first things you'll notice about the ports is that you only get 2 USB Type-C ports. If you want to attach additional devices, you'll have to get a USB hub that can convert these over to regular USBs, and of course for display purposes, external monitors, you'll have to connect them via USB-C. So of course the MacBook Air M1 has fully adapted to the latest standard, which is USB-C. The back, there's nothing, and of course on the far side there's only a port right here, which I think is the headphone jack, and of course that's it for the external. You have seen the base of the device already. All right, so you can see I went with the, and again guys, notice when I open up, now as I said guys, the efficiency is very great. This one is fully charged, but you'll check out right here guys, we're at 100% battery. And of course again, this is the basic model depending on the sale that's going on, and for 2021 this is still a great buy, and I'll show you what I mean. All right, so let's check out some gaming. And as you can see guys, one of the things I like about the M1 is that it supports great games. So as you see here, we have Asphalt, and of course it's one of the great titles that we can play on this device. So if you check it out guys, we have the regular races that you can actually run, and check out the speed at which the device handles these quick tasks. As you can see, it's easily run through tasks such as games that are compatible. You can pick up these games in the App Store. They install easy, and of course you can see the M1 chip has no problem handling these games. Check out these beautiful visuals guys, and of course just showing you a few minutes of gameplay, and the M1 chip handles everything perfectly. So as you can see, the buttery smooth transitions. Forgive me for doing this with just a single hand, but as you can see guys, the chip does do a solid job, minus my terrible driving from handling this while recording. Alright, so the M1 chip is handling things just superbly. Alright, and for exiting your games as well, things are just as smooth as the chip responds very well. And if you were to check out the extra storage and so on, or of this device, so let's check out the storage. All right, my unit comes with a 250 gigabytes. Notice I have 200 gigs free. And of course, if you're a power user with a lot of files or so on, you will need a larger storage capacity. This is simply a test unit, so of course the smaller unit is no problem. All right, so as you can see the layout of the drive with all the features. Let me just zoom in a bit. So again guys, if you look at the display is a 13.3 inches, so it's just above 13 inches with a resolution of 2560 by 1600. All right, so that allows for 1080p or just above 1080p. The display, of course, with its true tone feature turned on, gives you a vibrant display. So as you can see here guys, we have a very nice display, as you can see with my wallpaper here. If you want thumbs up if you like my wallpaper, and of course I'll put a link, or if you want to know where I get my wallpapers, you can ask below in the comments. Again guys, one of the things I like is the built-in feature that's a part of the system. So of course you can have Siri at a command, and of course guys, you can have Siri straight at the command. So for example, I can shout, "Hey Siri, what's the tallest mountain in the world?"
According to Wikipedia, it's Mount Everest.
"Hey Siri, what time is it?"
It's 12:39 p.m.
So alright guys, as you can see, Siri is always at the command, so you can ask regular questions straight off the bat. Everything is intuitive. There is also the built-in webcam giving you everything you need, including built-in mic for conference calls, FaceTime, and so on. So of course, as we said guys, the MacBook Air M1 is basically a perfect little package. And of course, with time, you know that the compatibility with apps will increase. But of course, even though straight off the bat, you can find solutions. Apps do work flawlessly, so you can always get your apps from the App Store. So regular apps do work. You can also sideload apps from your smartphone. And again, guys, you can always download third-party apps such as media players as VLC from the internet, or of course third-party browsers such as Firefox. So this can be adjusted to suit your needs in any way, shape, or form. Another thing that you can do guys is cool touch gestures such as single swipe. You can go back, which is very cool. You can also do cool things as well with using two fingers to touch the touchpad, and of course that will bring up context-based menus. So for example, if you don't have a mouse, you can actually double touch the touchpad and of course bring up context sensitive menus, which is similar to right clicking. All right, and of course, again, if you were accustomed to your device being a Windows based device, you'll be right at home. The layout is very similar, and of course with just a few adjustments you should be able to transition fully from being a Windows user over to being a Mac user. Worst of all guys, if you have other smart devices from Apple such as the iPhone, you'll find that of course these devices integrate perfectly with your Mac. Alright, so of course these communicate seamlessly, including other features, including other features such as AirDrop to transfer files between devices, and of course if a picture is taken on this device, it will appear automatically in your gallery. Also, you'll find that if you create your schedules on your device in calendars and so on, they'll also appear on your device in your calendar. So there's no need to move between devices. Apple makes everything a seamless transition, and of course this is one of the things that makes the Apple devices very attractive, in that it simply just works. And of course guys, to wrap up this, let me just highlight some of the main features as well. All right, so first of all, things that I love so far about the M1 MacBook Air is, of course, the impressive battery life. You're able to get multiple days on battery, meaning at 100% charge, I can use this a minimum of, say, on regular use, I probably charge this once a week if I'm using things sparingly. I could use things heavily for 2 days without charging minimum. So of course I can easily get 2 days out of my device on a single charge. If I were to use this for an entire day, it would last the entire day plus a few hours into the next day, which is very impressive. Testament to the power of the M1 chip. All right, another thing that I like, guys, as I said earlier, is how light this thing is. It's very light, and of course it's very portable. Also, it's a very beautiful device. Check it out, guys. It's so lightweight, portable, and of course very super thin. You might mistake this thing for a tablet, which of course it's not. All right, next thing I like about this is the fanless design. At best, this thing is either ice cold or of course otherwise I don't feel any heat. I have never seen this thing heat up before, which is very nice. Another thing that I like, guys, is the keyboard. Yes, the keyboard along with the trackpad. This thing is such a nice experience in typing. The keys simply feel buttery soft, which is nice compared to the harder tactile keys of a regular keyboard. So if you're coming from Windows keys and you transition over to these keys, you'll notice the difference right away. It's just joy to touch a button each time. Also, the trackpad gestures. Next, guys, the thing that I love about this device is the operating system itself. It's very simple once you allow your mind to wrap around it, meaning if you give it a chance, you'll find that it's very similar to Windows, if not even better. Next thing that I love, guys, is this display. It's so brilliant. It makes everything pop, and of course colors are reproduced just perfectly. Check out this wallpaper here, guys. It's just perfect, especially if it matches the resolution of the device. All right, if you have any direct questions on this device, please feel free to ask. Again, guys, I'm still learning about this platform. These are just the things that I've seen that I wanted to highlight for somebody, especially if you're transitioning from Windows, just to give you an idea what the platform is about. As always, guys, this is Ricardo, your tech guy, saying bye until next time. Bye, guys.